You know that feeling when you really, really want something? Like more than anything in the world. Well, back in 2018, that was me with the Nintendo Switch. I mean, come on, it's Nintendo, the company I grew up with. They gave me so many great memories with all their classic characters. Plus, that was the year Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was coming out, and I am a big Smash Bros. Fan. I mean, I played all of them since 64, and I just had to play the new characters for this new rendition. Plus, all the old characters were coming back, and see the new graphics, the new mechanics, and woo, I was excited. And now they had this amazing console that was both handheld and you can play it at home on your TV? Take my money, please! I had to get me a Switch. But there was one teeny tiny problem. I didn't have a job. And let me tell you, even with a bachelor's degree, finding work without experience or connections was like trying to beat Dark Souls on your first try. How do I get experience if you don't give me experience? One day I was drowning my sorrows in YouTube videos like anybody else. I came across an ad for WAG, the dog walking app. They showed you how you could have your dog walked by someone through the app. And the idea hit me like a blue shell in Mario Kart. I should get my own dog! Oh, wait, I already have one. Okay, plan B. I should walk other people's dogs for money! You get to be your own boss, choose your own hours, and get paid to be outside? Sign me up! And they did after filling out an application and going through background check. No experience, and they hired me. See, now why can't more jobs be like this? Owners can leave their house key in a WAG lockbox outside their house, and they give you the code in the app so you can open it and have access to go in their house. Not that I would ever do that, but I don't mind going into your house. And I even found out on the app that a lot of customers used WAG in my neighborhood. So I didn't have to travel far at all. A bike was all I needed to get to each customer. Getting that Switch is gonna be easy peasy. But I had to buy some stuff for these walks, which is counterintuitive, but down the road, it will make dog walking a lot more smoother. Like you would need a water bottle, some poop bags, an extra leash, and sunscreen, and some... Alright, picture this. You finally get your first gig on WAG. You've been waiting for this moment to prove you're a dog walking pro. You get your first bing, then you check the details, and it's a huge pit bull. Now, I bet some of you are like, "Aw, it's a little bitty." Well, I'm like, am I gonna die today? Your brain starts conjuring up the worst case scenarios. What if it's super aggressive? What if it bites me and I end up with a cool but terrifying scar? What if I end up on the 7 o'clock news? First day on the job, guy gets attacked by pit bull. Aww. I know, it's not fair to think this way about pit bulls or any breed of dog. They get a bad rep and it's not their fault. Now, the neighborhood I used to live in, everybody had guard dogs. And here I am walking into someone's home and the dog doesn't know who I am. I guess I didn't think that far ahead. All I was thinking about was that Switch. So I go to the owner's house like I'm walking down the Green Mile, take a deep breath, walk in, and the dog comes out and attacks me! With kisses! Aww. Yeah, it turns out this dog is the sweetest dog ever, and my imagination was just running wild. His name was Ollie, and he enjoyed exploring on his own terms, always staying calm and composed. His chill demeanor made our walks relaxing and enjoyable. Until he saw mailmen, other big dogs, and especially skateboarders, which really set him off. But overall, he was such a good boy. We became really close buds. And at the end of the walk, you give the owner a little report card to say how well they did. And in my book, Ollie gets a B. Also, walking into a stranger's house felt weird for the first time. They left the toilet seat up! Ollie liked drinking out of the toilet bowl, so maybe that's why they did it. Ew, gross. Fun fact, in case you didn't know, the dog I own right now is a pit bull. And her name is Haley. I'm not nervous about pit bulls anymore. Aww. So each dog was around $13, and sometimes the owner tipped, which usually rounded up to $15 to $17, and they lasted around 20 to 30 minutes. And the Switch costs $300! Oh, but I want it now. Ugh! This is gonna be a while. Extra poop bags, a first aid kit, something might happen to you or the dog, phone chargers, towel wipes for cleaning muddy paws or messes. Another dog I had to walk was a weird first experience. I got a notification to walk a new dog named Vincent, and it said to arrive at the owner's house at 12 p.m. So I did just that. Even the app notifies the owner to let them know the walker is on their way. So I arrived, I got the keys from the wag box, I walk up the stairs, I unlock the door, and so as I entered the room, the owner was there, and she was naked. She said something like, and I think I said, and the dog was like, I remember she ran really fast to her room as I was still in shock by the door. Meanwhile, Vincent was happy to see me, and as I got him together, the owner came back fully dressed and apologized for the whole thing. So she works from home, and apparently the owner completely forgot about the scheduled walk. I guess she likes to work nude, I don't know. Oh, but anyways, about Vincent. Another chill dog, as you can tell. Nothing really bothered him. Our walks were relaxed and he just enjoyed all of nature. Very therapeutic walking this guy around the neighborhood. I did many more walks with Vincent afterwards, despite that encounter I had. Now I check with the owner on the app before going upstairs. Vincent's grading was an A. This last dog? Oh, this last dog. This next dog was a poodle, and I was imagining this dog would be fancy and proper like Georgette from Oliver and Company. Well, first off, the dog was a boy dog. His name was Fig. And as soon as the time started for our walk, he just shoots out of the door like a rocket, pulling me down the block. This dog sure has been eating his kibble because he was strong like a freight train. And he always had to pull at every grass, tree, squirrel, dog, cat, food, another squirrel, you name it. I'm running down the street with this guy. People are staring, and Fig is having the time of his life. Boy, slow down! Come on, slow down!
Whoa! Whoa, Camel! Whoa! Oh, come on, whoa! When I say whoa, I mean whoa!
Our walks were usually an hour long, so you can imagine how much of a pain in the ass this was. Especially for my hands, which looked like a car ran over them. He had a collar on too, so I bet the poor thing was choking himself. I really did not want to walk this dog again. And the owner never really tipped or left a review for me, even after everything I had to put up with for this dog. But life can be funny sometimes. This dog lived really close to me. And the owner always had walks for this guy every single day. And no one really wanted to walk him because of how much of a pain he was. I really don't want to. But I really wanted that Switch. So I decided to put up with it! I knew walking him all the time would help me get to my goal faster to getting that Nintendo Switch. And just imagining all the games I would be playing on that thing would help me get through this pain even easier. So I did it. I did walks for Fig every single day for that year. One thing they don't tell you on WAG, the weather does not care about your plans. Rain, snow, heat waves, dogs still need their walks. So I had to walk Fig in all kinds of weather. And they were never easy. I need the money. Fig gets a D on his report card. Sorry, boy. But you know what? With all the dog walking that I did that year, I was able to get my hands on the Nintendo Switch. And it was totally worth it. Because now I have fond memories of playing Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, you name it. And that's what Nintendo has always done best with. Creating experiences that are both nostalgic and innovative that stick with us for life. And that was worth fighting for. But also when I look at my Nintendo Switch, it reminds me of dog walking and how much fun it was walking with all the dogs and making many new friends and memories. And Fig. Portable fan for cooling dogs in hot weather, reflective gear, safety vests, or leashes for visibility. Seriously, you'll need poop bags. Sometimes the owner doesn't even give them to you. Insect repellent. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And share the video. That would mean the world to me. So thanks for watching. You're amazing, and I'll see you next time. Do I have money left?